Let me holler at you. It's your boy Maximus. So I was thinking about a topic earlier that a lot of people think about, inquire about, and comment about. Does having better equipment, more expensive equipment, let's just be honest. Let's cut through the crap. Does having more expensive equipment make you better? Because the debate on better is all in test and, you know, truly what overall the device or the technology or the plug-in or whatever it is does to the actual sound. So like let's think about it from that standpoint. But does it overall make the sound better having better or more expensive equipment? No, not necessarily. Certain things have their perks. Certain tools do certain functions. Certain old equipment have certain ways where they like effect certain frequency fields in a certain way, i.e. people call it color, but it's actually just doing something to a certain frequency of the sound. Like, and I mean, there's certain, science and physics to it. There's certain harmonics that these particular devices can generate that could add to the sound. But does it necessarily make it better? I mean, that's all into taste. That's all in the end product. I found that having the right stuff and knowing how to use the stuff that you have, that makes it better. But not knowing how to use, like having expensive stuff and not knowing how to use it, you ain't gonna be better. Like, you better off, really, if you really want to become, real dangerous in the music industry or music engineering world, as I would call it, the mixer world or the master world. And that's a whole nother topic. Being a master engineer, I don't even think they really exist anymore, but that's a whole nother argument. But but being in the realm of the mixer world and the music world, you have to think about it as if, yeah, having better equipment might make you, it might make you, decent to a certain level, but knowing how to use the equipment when you know what to buy, because trust me, I got like, man, one, two, three. I got three preamps that I don't even use, and they all were like, one of them was kind of inexpensive. The other one is an MPA Art. The other one is an M1 John Hardy. But like, yeah, like all of I'm not using any of these. I'm using a $250 500 Lindale Audio preamp, only because it comes with a 10K high boost equalizer on it. So yeah, it depends on what you want to use certain things for, and it depends on what you're trying to do. So your best bet is, before buying something, your best bet is either see somebody use it in a certain way, maybe the same way that you're trying to use it in, because there's different ways of using things. You can see a review of somebody using a guitar on a preamp and you trying to use it for vocals. That don't make no sense. Like, you need to see it used with vocals, and the same type of vocals you're trying to record too, because it's just different things do different things for different genres. And so it's a world out here that we live in where it's like, yeah, you better see somebody use it and you better read the instruction manual. Like, that's the best thing. Like, you want to really know about what you buying before you buy, and even to know how to use it so you can capitalize on using it. Like, read the instruction manual like people study the Bible. Like, all the way down to its specs, how much impedance it can take, everything. Like, you gotta read everything about everything. Read everything about compressors, read everything about equalizers, Read why. What's they claim to fame? Why is this so magnificent? Why is this Neve preamp so magnificent? Why is this Neve compressor so magnificent? Like, I need to really find out and know before I spend $1,000 on something just because I saw somebody else use it and the price tag on it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us do that. Oh, the price tag is high, so I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. I've done it plenty of times. But I've learned to find things that I really needed for the project and for what I was doing at the time. It's like, I need this to be a little bit more, saturated. So let me find the best tape saturation hardware. You know what I'm saying? I.e. the Zulu. You know what I'm saying? So, but it took me doing my research on it and seeing somebody else use it the same way I was trying to utilize it. And I'll say, opinion on it. They were using it on drums, and I'll say, oh yeah, that works. That works for me. If it's pushing the sound quality up to that level, I can rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can spend, $700 on it because I'm finna do a whole project and I want everything to be in that quality. So if everything's in that quality, it's worth me paying $700. And it's something I'm gonna use down the line too. So it's not like I didn't do my research on it, and it's not like I bought it and I didn't utilize it to its full potential. That's what I'm saying. So make it make sense. Don't just be buying stuff just to be buying stuff. Like, buy it because you utilizing it for this. I need this because I'm trying to do this. Because this person, I saw them run it through and it worked for them in the same way that I'm trying to get it to work for me. Not in a different way. Not, like I say, he playing an acoustic guitar on a microphone you trying to buy, and you trying to buy that microphone for vocals. It makes no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to see somebody use vocals on it and be like, okay, this is the best mic I've witnessed to record vocals. That's the way I want my vocals to come out. You know what I'm saying? Because different mics, your vocals gonna come out differently on different mics. You know what I'm saying? So, and it ain't no knock or it ain't no plus if you utilize a certain mic on a whole project and it just came out that way. It's cool. It's not, it wouldn't be the end of the world. That project just sounds like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you're purchasing things or going out to get equipment, it's not the equipment per se, the price tag or the name that's going to get you to that next level. Can that thing that you about to purchase bring your music to another level truly for what you're trying to do? Not, oh, I'm just trying to, buy this because it got Neve on it. I'm trying to buy this because it got SSL on it. Oh, this what they used back in the 80s, so I'm just going to buy this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, I've seen a lot of people, they're buying the MPC keys, which is cool. But a lot of people was already doing that concept before with an MPC and a keyboard through MIDI channeling. It ain't that hard. Like, it's not that hard. It's numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got this many MIDI channels to this one. I want this to play this instrument. I want this. It ain't that hard. But it's all in one now. That's cool. But at the same time, would you really need to go out, if you already had an MPC live, would you really need to go out and buy MPC keys? And you can just buy a rolling keyboard. And, if you ask any keyboard player, they'll tell you, yeah, MPC live, yeah, it got some sounds. But to be straight up, that rolling keyboard workstation was made for a reason. They made workstations for years and made a profit off of it for a reason. Korg did too. They made all these devices for a reason because they were the kings of that. They the kings of workstations. Akai is the king of an MPC, which meaning I can control everything through this sequencer, but I'm a sampler too. You know what I'm saying? But my claim to fame really is I can control everything. But the Korg library, strings, I want strings. Bass, I want bass. This, I want this. Categorize, best of the best too. This is the best sounds we got at this moment. Per date, 2017, these are the best keyboard sounds that are made in the industry, period. Hands, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Minus maybe a couple of sounds that Roland don't have in Yamaha. But all out of that, am I going to rush out and buy a Roland keyboard or any other keyboard or an Akai MPC Live? Hell no. I'm going to use what I got till I can't use it no more. Then I'll buy something new when I really need it. So that's my message. Buy when you really need it. I'm out. Peace.